Hey YouTube, long time seller here, and I want to go over what sold today. Actually, this is yesterday, and yesterday was Sunday, and today is Monday, very early Monday morning. And so Sunday I had $448 in sales. You can see this right here. Saturday was an off day. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of an anomaly with just 85. But anyway, so Sunday made it 484, and so far this morning, I've had a $100 sale where I had a customer send me an offer for the last 6 of these card readers that I had got out of a storage locker, and so I have no cost in them. They were actually just, I had gobs of these things, and this was the last 6, and he sent me an offer for 15 a piece for all 6, and I had them listed for like 25. So I went ahead and took his offer because I have zero cost in that, so it was worth it to me. It gets it out of my inventory, and I can focus on mostly what I sell is men's clothing. So alrighty, well, I am going to pull the rest of the orders, and you see I have 16 orders left, and this is from Sunday because my girlfriend came in on Saturday while I was away at a bass fishing tournament and packed and shipped everything from Saturday for me. And so anyways, this Sunday and Monday, so actually for the 2 days so far, all day Sunday and then Monday morning, I'm looking at $550. So alrighty, well, let me pull the rest and I'll show you what we got. Alright, I'm going to pull these final orders for what sold for Sunday, and I have 16 items to pull. And for those of you that are new to this channel, I'd like to show you how I do my inventory system. And I use a consecutive numbered system where every time I put an item in inventory, it gets a number, and then the next item gets the next number, and so on and so on. And even if I get a return, like I sell a lot of clothing, so I have about less than 1% returns, but it's inevitable. You're going to have returns, especially in clothing, because it doesn't fit, or people get it and they don't like to feel the material, or a myriad of reasons, and it's no big deal. They send it back, I give you money back, and I put it back in inventory. Now, when I take an item that's been returned, after I inspect it, I put it back in inventory, but I just don't do the auto list. I go back in and pick that item, and I do a sell similar, because I want to update the listing if it needs anything, and I want to change my SKU number into the next consecutive number, because what I do is when I use a number, that number is done, never used again, and it helps me keep track. I used to reuse the same numbers, and it really gets confusing and throws your inventory off. So I use consecutive numbers, and I'll pull them out. I'll pull a box out right here, and you can see all my clothing is packed in here. And numerical, there's 159.38, 39, 40, and then it goes to 45 because I've sold in between. And what I'll do is, like, every couple of weeks, there'll be 1 or 2 missing out of this box and that box and that box. And I go through, and usually about once a month, I'll go through and I'll consolidate everything. And to consolidate my inventory of, I have almost 10,000 items now, not all in the clothing, majority is clothing. Over 8,000, probably about 8,800 of my items are clothing. And so when I go through and I consolidate, I do it once a month, and I'll just consolidate down, and then I have more room. And I take those boxes that I pulled from the empty boxes that I have left and go back in and I put the new inventory in. So that keeps my cycling. And then also with that consecutive numbering system, I can look at a number and know how long that thing's been in my inventory and say, like, hey, this has been in for a while, let's throw this on sale. And you can go in there and create sales by the length of time an item's been in your store. You can put it in by SKUs. There's so many ways to do inventory. And so sometimes I'll do like holiday weekends, special holiday weekends, like even Cinco de Mayo's coming up, and I've got a big 33% sell off my entire inventory for Cinco de Mayo. I'll have another one for Mother's Day. I'll have another one for Memorial Day weekend where I'll do like a 25% off sale for the whole weekend. And so I run these sales each week. During the week, I'll run a 5 or 10% off. And then on holidays, weekends, I'll throw a big sale up there. But sometimes on holidays like Memorial Day, especially if the weather's nice, Sales may go down a little bit, and that's just because so many people go out to the lake and go out and spend things with their families and barbecues and stuff like that. So some holidays, if the weather is nice, your sales won't be as strong that weekend. But let me tell you something, whenever there is a bad weather event, such as an ice storm or thunderstorms and people can't get out, more people are stuck in the house. And what do you do when you're sitting in the house and you're bored? You're going to shop. So, well, that's what I do. So anyway, hey, let me pull these orders and I'll zip through here and I'll show you what I got. I got 16 to pull. Some of them I got to pull are from my old inventory. I'm going to rotate you around. On that back wall there, let me point it at the right direction here. That row right there running down the wall is that's my old inventory, my old numbering system where I was numbering bins and then numbering items inside. And I was reusing numbers and it was just a horrible deal. And so I switched 2-3 years, no, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, to this consecutive numbering. And I still got that one row over there of old stuff, and it's selling little by little, and it's been shrinking each month. And so I figure another 3 or 4 months it will be gone, and everything will be in my new inventory system. So anyway, let me go pull some items. I've got a couple from this back row here, so I will head over there and pull those back row. And actually, these are some from the old deals. I sold 2 out of there. So let me go pull these, and I'll be right back. Alrighty here. Let me get on down to the, got one on this road. Actually, I should have brought you over here. I got quite a few down this road here. I'll tell you, I've got one more to pull here. Alright, that's the last on that row, and now I have a few down this row here. Let me get you turned around here. You see, I have I have quite a bit of inventory here. All right, here, and I'll go over a couple things that have sold here. So, I have a FedEx shirt. This is an Under Armour playoff golf polo. Grateful Dead shirt. This is a plaid shirt. It's got the big Grateful Dead logo on the back. Pretty nice. And this is actually new with tags. This is a women's workout shirt, brand new with tags. Travis Matthew golf polo. This was a t-shirt. I forget what was on there. This is a Robert Stock polo. This is an On the Bias hoodie. Straight down golf polo. Pair of Tyler shorts. This is a J. Crew t-shirt. And these are a couple of the old items here that sold. And this was a men's Fred David dress shirt. And a Kenneth Cole Reaction dress shirt. And this is just a funny t-shirt, unathletic department. So, and that's what sold. Now I had these sells. I got 2 pair of jeans to pull from the last bit of the little jeans that I still have. I sold a big window cleaning kit that I got out of a storage locker I purchased this weekend, and then those 6 card readers. And so that was my sales for this first Sunday and Monday morning, and right at $550 for that day. And that's what, 3 o'clock Monday morning. I just heard my phone ching a little minute ago, so I've got another order to pull. So I'll go see what that is. And anyway, still got a lot going on, and I'll try to do this every weekend, show you what sold, maybe give you little tips, and help you, hopefully help you do your business like I'm doing my business. So, alrighty. Hey, well, thank you all very much. Everybody have a great day, and 2025 is a better selling year.